You're about to enter immersive storytelling. Okay. I got this. Okay, I'll contact Nicole. Belle, if you're free, turn on the... Okay, we already said this. Time to watch the news.
Kevin, are you aware of the connection between the port's companion hollow and our report today? Huh? Doesn't seem related, does it? Then how much longer are you going to keep filming it? Point the camera at me already.
Citizens, I am currently at the southern edge of the Janus Quarter. From here, we can see a small part of our bustling new Eridu urban area. The municipal election is about to begin, and the streets today are busier than usual. In response to the increase in foot traffic, public security has announced it will implement round-the-clock security patrols. Speaking of officers, the first person we interviewed for today's special coverage of the election was one such officer. He's none other than our old friend, the hero who cracked the Vision Corporation scandal wide open, Inspector Bringer!
That is such a ugly picture that they have of him on that banner.
Being one of the leading candidates for the commander of Janus Quarter, he...
Hey! Who are you? How'd you get in here? This is a construction site. Staff only.
Oh my god, all the bears.
What? Kevin, didn't you get a permit to film here?
Is this a construction site? I just picked a spot that wasn't busy and had a good view. I don't know.
Why, you little...
Oh my god, he's cussing and they're going to kill Kevin.
All right. Please gather your equipment and come with me.
They're never going to be seen again. They're going to both be murdered.
Hey, wait, let me finish. Citizens, don't change the channel. We'll be right back with a special report on Inspector Bringer.
That's the guy! He's one of the masterminds behind the Vision scandal. He's Sarah's partner, her protector, her secret ally, Inspector Bringer.
It was kind of obvious that he wasn't a good guy from Lady Cop's little story stuff, so yeah.
I'm just a puppet, forced into the limelight. They're the real villains. You have to believe me!
It looks so good. The art, the little comic art, it looks so good. Jesus Christ. A while later, at the back door to random play.
Phew! Made it. Why is traffic in the city always so slow? It's like half the speed of the outer ring.
Maybe because the speed limit in the city is half of what it is in the outer ring. Don't tell me you've just been speeding this whole time, Nicole.
Yup.
What? Darn it. I have been going to the outer ring a lot lately. A good thing they can't give me a ticket because I always take my license plate off before I get back into town.
She's smart.
That's way worse than speeding. Don't bring the traffic officers to our place.
Relax. I double-checked. No one's tailing me. It's just me and my car. You all heard what Perlman said over the phone. There seems to be more to the Vision scandal. Whether it's true or not, that will decide our next move. I'm here to take you to the outer ring so we can come up with a plan.
It's time for the Avengers to assemble.
If he's so important, then why not just bring him back to New Eridu? Why come all the way to get us?
I wanted to, but it's election season right now, and security checks in and out of the outer ring are 10 times more strict than in the city. If what Perlman said is true, PubSec would definitely have arrested him on the way in. The enemies are out in the open, and we're in the shadows. Based on past experience, we'll probably need a low-key plan.
Do you mean the Hollows?
Exactly! The main roads are filled with PubSec checkpoints armed to the bang-boo ears. If anything goes wrong and we need to use the Hollows, we'll need a reliable proxy.
You only come to us when it's dangerous.
Master, if Perlman's claims are true, he may possess information about the unknown species in the monument at the construction site. This could assist with your long-term objectives.
That's true. The Cunning Hares, Bellabog Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, and the Sons of Caledon. It all began with this scandal. What do you think, Belle?
It's time we see this through. All right, let's head to the outer ring. But just Nicole and me. Wise will stay home and help coordinate remote support through the HDD.
Excellent. Seeing it through is the pro move. I'll contact someone who can get us out of the city. Don't forget to bring your little buddy.
Like, this is such a small thing, but it's just so nice having the main characters always talk for the most part. Like, you know, as long as it's like real important main story stuff, it's just so nice being able to hear them talk.
Oh, by the way, can we use your car? If my car gets stopped, my license application is doomed.
You're driving without a license?
She's speeding, of course she's driving out of license. Duh. Meanwhile, outside the Dead End Hollow, at the scene of the Vision Corporation scandal.
New Eridu is a city of miracles. The only sanctuary that can protect people in this world plagued by hollows. That's what the leader of the survivor group I was with as a kid told me. The days spent wandering the wastelands hiding from hollows were harsh. Hope was all that kept me going. Thankfully, we eventually made it here. Just like the rumors said, the city took us in and gave us the protection we needed. From that point on, I was determined to do everything possible to keep this beacon of hope safe. And that's why I'm running. If I'm elected commander of the Janus Quarter, I vow to oppose groups like Vision Corporation that disregard human life. Just like my leader used to tell me. Be a hero for the people. Build, for everyone. Stupid speech.
You hear the crisp click-clack of high heels on the floor as a tall figure in black and red slowly approaches, ignoring Bringer's venomous stare.
Didn't you write that yourself? Is it that hard to recite your own story?
Sarah, what are you doing here?
You don't look so pleased. Isn't being appointed the chief commander something to celebrate?
Cut the sarcasm.
I'm being sincere.
Vision Corporation is done for. Hand has what's in the monument. Nullface's attack failed. And don't even get me started on the idiots who couldn't take over the Outer Ring or those worthless gangs. The plan can't proceed without the sacrifice sample. You want me to butt heads with the Void Hunter from Section 6? Or am I supposed to be the honest and noble commander now?
A plan is just a tool to reach a goal, not the goal itself. True believers know how to adjust or create new plans according to the circumstances.
Let me make this clear. We're equals. I don't need you telling me how to do things.
Don't get all worked up. I'm here to help you formulate a new plan. Take a look at this.
I do like both their voices. I really do like Bringer's and Sarah's voices. She hands over the folder she's carrying. Bringer flips through it skeptically. A moment later.
What? The Hoshimis have a family secret like this? How come I've never heard of it? Is this intel reliable?
Not me,
White
Abby's
Noise
family.
went to great lengths to obtain this information. It's credible enough.
White Noise? That loser who lost to Phaethon during the Red Fang Gang case? That guy's even worse than Nullface.
The real deal is on the job this time, not some overconfident underling. Besides, I have a plan to verify the intel's authenticity, and this plan requires assistance from you, our honest and noble commander.
I'll contact you once I'm done with this damned speech.
Very well. Looking forward to your inspiring words, soon to be Commander Bringer.
Bringer closes the file and gets up to leave. Watching his figure gradually fade into the distance, Sarah suddenly voices a question.
That leader of yours? The hero who led you to New Eridu when you were a kid? What happened to him?
Oh, Bringer killed him.
The night before we reached the city, he became corrupted and was abandoned by the very survivors he'd been protecting.
Sounds about right. Chapter 5, The Storm of Falling Stars. A Storm of Falling Stars. Ah! A short while later, somewhere in the Outer Ring. What's up, squad? Look at you, little munchkin. Look at you. You like you've been through the ringer. Yeah, get it? Outer Ring. I'll stop. Finally, we made it here safely. Nice driving, Proxy. Of course, compared to me, the speed was a little lacking. Get your license first. Exactly. Don't talk about my driving until you get a license. Hold on, don't get me wrong. I'm not some fool who only knows how to slam the gas pedal. I drive fast because I've got the skill and the guts. I don't have a driver's license because I don't have time for the exam. Plus, getting a license would mean paying off all those overdue fines. And I don't want to lose money. What? What? Okay. It's crazy because it sounds just like my sister. I ain't gonna expose my sister like that. Let's not talk about that for now. Yeah, exactly. Proxy, do what you want. I'm sorry, do you want to hear what Parliament has to say? This guy's words don't add up. It's suspicious. Maybe you can tell if he's lying or not. Let's give it a try. Great, I'm relieved to hear that from you. Now, even if that guy tries to lie, he won't be able to fool us. As the cunning hairs gather together, Perlman carefully explains the shocking truth moments later.
Well, so basically, despite being the so-called CEO of Vision Corporation, I'm really just a puppet. Sarah's the one orchestrating all the company's major plans, including the old metro construction project. And the only reason she dares pull all these risky moves is because Bringer's got her back. They never let me be part of the planning process. They just told me what to do after everything's decided. They even kicked me out to eat in the staff cafeteria.
Do you have any proof?
Do you have any concrete proof besides what you've told us?
I do! I really do! I've been keeping an eye out when I realized their plans were getting dangerous. I may be the CEO in name only, but I'm still the CEO. I have to sign a lot of documents. I kept hard copies of every proposal and email related to the old Metro project that Sarah worked on. I put them together while they made me eat in the staff cafeteria. I hid those copies among various construction documents. If we can find them, we'll have evidence of her communications with Bringer, or the account numbers showing their transactions.
Really? With proof like that, we can definitely make a case.
Right. The project went to Coleda's Bellabog Industries after the scandal.
What? You know that company with more bears than humans and more machines than bears? Well, great. That makes things easier.
And this is why this is the Avengers Assemble story or chapter, because everybody's coming together for this one.
Since you know them, maybe they could help us find the evidence I hid.
Didn't think you had that up your sleeve. Guess you do have some critical thinking skills after all. Wise, I'll contact Coleda now.
Nicole, sounds like the chubby potato was telling the truth. Oh, what do we do next? Take him to public security, meow? But the bad guys are there.
And with the elections happening, public security is everywhere in the city. We can't tell who might be connected to the bad guys. Haha! Don't worry. Unlike this potato here, I, Nicole, am CEO of the Cunning Hares in both name and skill. I've already got a plan. Ever played jungle chess? Hare eats mouse, wolf eats hare, tiger eats wolf, elephant eats tiger, and mouse eats elephant.
What?
My point is, there's always a bigger fish. A wise hare uses the tiger to eat the wolf. So if we want to take down the tiger, we'll need an elephant.
An elephant. There aren't many organizations in New Eridu that can match public security's influence. The Defense Force, White Star Institute, and... Wait, do you mean...
Mm-hmm, exactly. I'm bringing in the youngest and biggest elephant in New Eridu.
Section 6. A loud honk echoes as several trucks with the leopards and with the leaps and bounds logo drive into the open area, and cute sleepy face peeks out from the driver's seat. Ah!
Right on time. Thank you for riding our special leaps and bounds shuttle. You have arrived at your destination.
That sounds like Caledon.
Wow, is this the outer ring? It's amazing! The sky is spinning, the earth is And even the air smells dizzy.
What?
You're just car sick, Sukaku. Hold my hand and rest a bit. Asaba, are you doing okay?
Just need a minute. This driver is something else. I feel like I'm gonna...
Okay, didn't need to hear that. But it's really crazy how pretty much everybody in Section 6, you know, the ones we know of, are all just people with terrible pasts, which is kind of wild.
Arranging a secret meetup in the Outer Ring on such an important day. You better have worthwhile intel, Nicole of the Cunning Hairs.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look at Squad getting bigger. Look at Squad. Now where Lady Cop at? What do you think? Are you impressed by my connections, Proxy? I, Nicole, the Cunning Hairs, am quite a notable figure in the new Eridu. Even HSOS 6 are old friends of mine. If you're willing to give me a 20% discount on the overdue commission fee, I can introduce you to more useful connections. I'm more surprised that you could get in oh god. I'm more surprised that you can get in touch with Miyabi herself through private channels, no less. Nicole, have you been holding out on me? I told you I have powerful friends. In our line of work, connections are everything. As for how I know the battle crazed fox, that's a story for a way back. That's or way back from way back. When she first joined Hand, she went on a mission and got duped big time. Even lost her precious family, Katana. For real? Did you help her see through the scam? I was the one who scammed her. Katana. Why are you looking at me like that? That was my first gig on the street. I had no idea who she was, and she was so naive. Anyway, I gave the katana back to her in the end. And through that, we got to know each other. Is bringing in Section 6 really a good idea? Don't worry, Proxy. The Battle Crazed Fox is a reasonable person. She won't give innocent people any trouble. As long as we tell her the whole story, she should agree to work with us. Again, Springer. Proxy, let's go talk to the Battle Crazed Fox about Perlman. Let's go. Great, this time we'll definitely get this done. Section 6 demands to interrogate Perlman alone. The 4 executive officers corner him, forming a makeshift interrogation room in the open field. After some time.
Is everything okay, Mia? Chubby Potato's laughing one minute, crying the next. Now he's bawling on the floor. What kind of questions are they asking him?
They're ripping him a new one.
Interrogations by the Defense Force have similar effects, but they usually use tools. Achieving this with words alone. These officers are very talented.
You're done already? That was quick. As expected of the elephant.
Elephant? I'm a fox, Thyron.
That's not important. How did the interrogation go? I wasn't lying, was I? There's more to the Vision scandal, and Bringer's behind it.
You are accusing Officer Bringer of a criminal offense, but the witness's info only indicates another suspect. There's a big difference.
Oh, thank you for your professional opinion, Miss Class Rep. But your fancy talk isn't helping us decide what to do next.
I can't say I understand Yanagi's professional opinion either, but I have full faith in her judgment. We need to look further into the Vision case.
Are you smirking? Did you just give me an I won look?
Not at all. I was just adjusting my glasses. You must be mistaken.
Bet you didn't have very many friends in school, Mia.
Deputy Chief totally strikes me as the teacher's favorite star student back in school.
Stop.
Oh, are you into the star student type? My apologies.
I'm asking you to not move any further. 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. You've been intentionally positioning yourselves to surround us since the conversation started. I don't like it. If you have no other intentions, please stay where I can see you. Do not attempt to leave my line of sight.
Hey, and be on it. Oh my god. Hamby's calm yet firm voice instantly shifts the atmosphere, leaving the quarreling crowd in uneasy silence.
Oh my. Very perceptive. Guess it's no coincidence our metal friend has his hand on the holster?
I'll take my hand off my holster when Miss Star Student lets go of her retractable blade's handle.
What? Ambi, are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny.
As I said, we need to look further into the vision case. In addition to Perlman, we'll be taking this one too.
The young boy hunter in new hairdo glances over, her sharp gaze landing right in the middle of the crowd. Me?
Huh? You want to take me in?
Seeing you here was unexpected, independent investigation team lead. Or should I call you proxy?
I knew you were too skilled for the independent investigation team. You've got a side hustle that keeps you sharp, huh? Or maybe investigating Hollow Zero is the side hustle.
Hold on. They have nothing to do with the vision case.
According to Perlman's statements, a proxy was deeply involved in the entire Vision Corporation scandal. Our investigations also suggest a proxy was linked to the Bellabog Industries construction incident. Plus, Public Security's airship incident and the Outer Ring. If I recall correctly, our independent investigation team lead also made an appearance at the Outer Ring's important traditional competition. Coincidence? I think not.
It is all coincidence. I just won't hold up in a court of law. I'm just well traveled, well versed. You know, I'm just around. I like to hang. I'm just a chill guy for real.
It is just a coincidence. They're just an old buddy of mine who sometimes works with us cutting hairs. Really, nothing to do with the vision case.
Chill out! It's just some background checks, and then you're good to go. We never bully anyone. Miss Two Tails, could you please stop giving me that scary look?
This is a crucial time for New Eridu. With leaders of all key sectors gathered together, any mistake could destabilize the city's foundation.
I know that, and that's why I asked you to help me expose the true culprit. Why drag an innocent person into this?
You've only shown us a fragment of a conspiracy theory, and the full story could be anything. The truth you're pushing is just one version. Any potential threat to the city must be completely eradicated. That is the fundamental principle of Hand.
But they're really not a threat or harmful at all.
Eradicate all evil. We decide for ourselves what evil is. Even if they're not an evil person, they may still hold important information pertaining to the truth. And your evasive attitude only makes my convictions stronger. If you want Section 6's support, please cooperate with us, Nicole of the Cunning Hairs.
The boy hunter's gaze almost carries a palpable menace to it, making our pink-haired girl, who's consistently undaunted and never afraid, grow unusually flustered. After a brief flickering of her eyes, she grits her teeth and stands in the path of this fox Thyron.
I changed my mind. I think I made a mistake. We actually don't need your help. If I say that, will you leave? I'll comp all your travel costs.
I just noticed Nicole's earrings move.
Nicole, I'm not the same rookie I was back then anymore.
You were way cuter back when you were a rookie. Proxy, I'm sorry. We might not be able to hold them off for long. Run as far as you can.
A sharp gunshot echoes from not far away, like the cracking of a dry firework on a summer night immediately after. Gunfire erupts like a relentless downpour, and sharp bursts of dust and smoke scatter across the open clearing. A flash of a blade. There's no A! A flash of blade, swift as lightning, shatters a bullet hurling towards Perlman, sending up a spray of sparks in an eerie glow.
Get down! Gunfire? This pattern. Suppressive marching fire. They're surrounding us. from 3 directions.
Nicole, did you set this up? Are you really colluding with the criminals?
Hey, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Isn't this armed ambush you're doing? Don't tell me someone else is after us.
Papa Bell is in with Steel Tusk, just in time to shield everyone.
Piper, start the truck! Now's our chance to get out of here!
Wait! You're not getting...
A barrage of bullets disrupts the confrontation. The cunning hares seize the chance and hop into the truck, leaving Second Six behind as they charge through the gunfire. Cutscene!
We've changed our route so many times, but they're still hot on our heels.
Let's go!
Huh? Focus on the road. Yep. I'll deal with them.
Whoa! Dude, you're trying way too hard!
Billy! Keep it steady!
I love the animations in this fucking game, man.
They're changing formation.
Where's Nicole's backup?
She's gonna call for the other motorcycle teams to come help.
Boxing me in.
I've got you now!
Get the brakes! Damn, taunting them.
Eat my dust.
Smooth with it. So smooth with it. Billy ain't got the moves like Jagger.
Take this!
Into the hollow we go.
Huh? What happened?
Sometime after the truck was attacked and lost control in an unknown outer ring hollow, as Belle works on adjusting the communications device, Miyabi stands guard to the side, calm and quiet.
How'd it go? Did you fix it?
Hello? Hello? Nicole? Wise? Barry? Can you hear me? Still nothing. The crash must have broken the implants. Without the main functions, I can't...
I see.
How are things on your end, Miss Miyabi? Any luck reaching your team?
Nothing so far. I went after you alone after you drove off. My teammates might still be fighting the attackers outside the hollow.
I see. Miss Miyabi, could you please let go?
No. I had to get past 11 motorcycles, 4 cars, and 5 soldiers just to catch up with your vehicle. It's pure luck I found you in the hollow. It'll be hard to catch you if you escape again. The Hoshimi family doesn't make the same mistake thrice.
You don't even mean twice. Yes.
Shouldn't that be twice? Anyway, I promise I won't run off. Besides, there's nowhere to run to. Wandering the hollow without a carrot will just get us even more lost.
In that case, let's sit down. The Hollow Survival Guide says it's best to wait in a safe corner for rescue. My teammates will come looking for me. We just need to hold out until then.
The young Void Hunter stares at the katana in her hand, lost in her own thoughts.
Are you sure this is the right move, Miss Miyabi?
You mean being stuck in the hollow on election day? Knowing there's a dangerous case out there, while my team fights and I just sit here? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, pretty much.
No. I don't think this is the right move. But there's nothing else I can do. So I'm undergoing the training called Maintain Composure Despite the Emotional Turmoil Inside.
Ah, I see. Since you also don't want to just wait around, maybe you'd like to hear my idea? What if we work together? I don't mean to brag, but I really am an experienced proxy. I'm pretty confident about finding a way out of the hollow. I just can't defend myself on my own. You have the combat prowess, and I have the skills to find the exit. Let's put aside the whole arrest thing for now and get out of here together. What do you say?
Didn't you say your important gadget is broken? How will you navigate us?
Well, have you heard of the maze-solving algorithm? In simple terms, if we ignore the dangers in the hollow and just consider its tendency to make people lost, it's really nothing but a maze. Finding a path through a maze is a well-studied math problem since the old civilization. With enough basic data, even the most complicated maze can be solved.
Enough basic data? You mean hollow observation data?
Exactly. The most common task for HIA investigators traversing the hollows is to set up devices to gather hollow observation data, or to retrieve new observation data from existing data piles. The observation data is essential for exploring the hollows and is used to make carrots.
So proxies can find an exit in the hollow using observation data?
Yes, it's a fundamental skill for properly trained proxies. But many people don't bother anymore, since carrots or advanced computers can do the calculations for them.
That's why you always must know the basics.
Anyway, there is a way out. If you could help me find an observation data pile, I'll take care of the rest.
The fox Thyron ponders for a short moment before nodding her head.
Understood. Let's call a temporary truce and work together.
Great! Could you please let go of my hand now? I really need to wipe that sweat off. Ouch! My butt still hurts.
That's crazy. I'm
Moving
Belle.
through the hollow in my physical body feels so uncomfortable.
I'm Belle with
Leave
the
any
shit.
fighting to me. You just go at your own pace.
Isn't the pillar right here? Let me in! Are you alright? I'm okay, just a little uncomfortable after entering the hollow. Let's look around for hollow observation data piles, Miss Miyabi. I can read the data inside and find a way out of here. There's one behind us.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. We can determine the way forward.
When the bamboo moves to the left, you can simultaneously control the target on the right and move it the same way by bringing them together at the designated location. Okay. There we go. I fucked up. There we go. By the way, your katana has been trembling and making strange noises. Is everything okay? It's nothing. No need to worry. Just focus on reading the data, Proxy. I'll protect you. Gotcha. I'll get started. I'll leave the rest to you, Miss Miyabi. So do we switch to Miyabi now?
Great.
Oh, we don't. Okay.
We have the data on the surrounding hollow. But this isn't enough to calculate an escape route. We'll need to find more data. Thanks to you, Miss Miyabi, we haven't had any trouble along the way.
Look at him down there.
Something
The
just
barman.
doesn't feel right. The ether activity nearby seems to be increasing.
Your intuition might be right, Proxy.
Is something wrong? The mechanism ahead should open the door.
Let me off
to
this
me.
thing. I could have made it go faster. Ah! Open the door. And now we get to be Miyabi. I already know. I already know what's going on. Mink, 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 mink.
We'll take care of it. You can just hide for now.
You ain't gotta do nothing. She's so easy to play. It feels so good. Come here. Yeah, I was holding on to this for y'all.
My blade.
Out of here. Yeah.
There's a hollow observation data
Feels so
pile
good to
ahead.
play with her. Alright, the observation data pile here controls the etheric extraction tower. I'll try to hack it, but the stored ether might overflow from the tower, drawing in ethereals. No problem, I'll take care of them. Hey, I'm reading pretty good for a guy who's not wearing his glasses. Okay, I'll leave the ethereals to you. Miss Miyabi, I'll focus on accessing the tower controls. Are you sure your katana is okay? If you need, I can take a look at its electrical components. Don't worry, this is normal. Just focus on reading the data, Proxy. I was gonna skip it. I was gonna skip it because I'm ready to fight. Look at them come in. Damn, I know they're already messed up.
Data will take some time.
Flash tip.
Understood.
Flash tip.
You focus on
Flash tip.
processing the data.
Flash tip.
Leave the rest to me.
You get so cool. just flying all over the place. Just because I can.
It's over.
You poor thing.
We're done. We have control authorization now. We can stop the ether current.
Nicely done. Now we can go all out.
You said go all out. I heard.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, she's so... Go! Nope.
My blade is already sheathed.
You're still alive. Goodbye. Smooth with it.
Impressive. How's it looking?
I think...
I've already got some
okay, yeah, the sword's not
The
good.
nearest one is...
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say, the sword's not good. Okay. No, I saw something on it.
What's happening? Tailless is trying to break free.
Hey! Hey, this gives me crazy hope for a future Miyabi that has the red sword under control.
Miyabi! Miss Miyabi!
She's seeing him, the god of war!
Can we seal it with the sheet? Miyabi! Hold it steady! Almost there!
It looks so good. Oh my god.
Is it sealed?
Got the spirits of the fucking damned in that blade. Soon after, an unidentified location within the Outer Ring Hollow region.
Miss Miyabi? You good?
This is the third time you've asked me that. Why?
Sorry. It's just that we've gone through something straight out of an action movie. That weird fire tornado couldn't have been good for you, right?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
But your hair's all singed and curling from the fire.
That's the Hoshimi family's natural curls.
You're right.
You don't need to worry about me. I've been through worse situations. An incident like this won't faze me.
Miss Miyabi, there are sparks coming off your katana.
What?
Sorry, I lied. You don't look very unfazed.
That's not funny. And my response was normal.
All right. I just... Miss Miyabi, there's foxfire on you! Where?
Fucking with her.
Sorry, I lied again. See, you fell for it twice in seconds. That's what I call being phased.
You keep mocking me. What do you have to say to me?
I just wanted to help you. The Hoshimi family never makes the same mistake thrice, but you just did. Miss Miyabi, doesn't that mean something seriously wrong?
The fox Thyron's glare softens, giving way to a confusion and a hint of unease.
When my katana was out of control, you rushed into the foxfire without any protection. Why? You already figured out where the exit is. You could have left me behind and not worry about getting arrested.
Because I'm your proxy. Even if we're just temporary partners, I promise to get you out. And that's what I'll do.
Miyabi falls silent again, seemingly lost in thought. Then she raised her katana before your eyes.
This is a Hoshimi family heirloom, wielded by generations to eradicate evil. It's never misbehaved once since my father made the scabbard for me. Not even deep within Hollow Zero's core. I don't know why it went out of control. Maybe there was some external influence. My father might have the answer, but I can't reach him until we're out of the Hollow. Besides, he's likely busy socializing with the mayor today, secretly swapping wine for juice. Reaching him won't be easy.
Mind if I examine your katana?
Apart from being a proxy, you're also a bladesmith?
Oh, no. But I noticed there was some electrical components on the scabbard. Maybe I can take a look there. Even though my eye implant's main functions are down, I can still interact with electronics. What if there's a clue on the scabbard?
If it's just the scabbard, I guess you can touch it.
Yeah, she said we could touch it, boys. We won.
The smart data
We in there.
structure of this blade looks really
We get to touch it.
Strange.
We get to touch her blade.
Like a labyrinth of hollow observation data.
Yeah.
Crack something inside the sheet?
Yeah, I'm stupid. Get over
So,
it.
do you have a way to fix it?
I'll need to borrow
I'm the
data
smartest,
file's
dumbest
computing power
motherfucker you
again.
ever met.
There's a shortcut up ahead. Let's go.
I'm a Gemini. My two personalities are smart and dumb as fuck. Let me in.
A defense mechanism? Did the enemy leave it behind? I'll try shutting it off.
Okay, be careful.
It's just a switch.
Why hasn't it completely shut down?
Let me just touch this. Nothing bad will ever happen for me to simply touching this. Just took a little brain juice to get it going. A little bit of brain juice. That.
Sub-control units
That's not how that's supposed to go.
aren't responding. We'll have to go find them.
Gotta
Miss
run.
Miyabi, there should be 2 control terminals inside. You'll have to find a way to access them.
I about to
Okay,
say, where am I
I'll
going?
go take a look.
Big flash step.
Evade. We've got enemies after us. Be careful, Miss Miyabi. Miss Miyabi, I have a theory about your blade.
Go on.
The internal data structure seems to be a weapon. With the help of some hollow observation data, I might be able to solve it. Anyway, let's find the remaining observation
I'm
data.
definitely pressed A. Let's knock all you guys out. I want that over there.
Is this the device we're looking for?
There we go. If anybody's who's using me, I've been wondering how I'm doing this flash step. Just hold it. That's all you gotta do. Is you just hold it.
One more and we're done.
We can double tap it as well. Yeah.
Sub-control
There we
unit
go.
is done. We have all permissions granted now. Mechanism unlocked.
Proxy, you said there's a way to fix my blade?
Well, it's more of an emergency patch than a complete fix. We'll use the information in the data pile to optimize the internal system. We can give it a try when we find the next data pile.
All right. That doesn't conflict with our final objective. Thank you.
The last observation data pile.
Let me in.
can be
I'm ready to fight.
Oh no. Looks like trouble's caught up with us again. Once we find it, I can try
Not a
adjusting
problem
the
with me here. I trust you, Proxy.
I'll use it to adjust the sheet first, and then I'll find a way out. Don't worry, Miss Miyabi. We'll get it done.
Okay. I'll leave it to you.
The fact that this reaches all the way over there is crazy. All the hits don't hit, but the range on it is wild. Jesus Christ.
I didn't expect.
Hold on just a moment, Miss Miyabi. I'll recalibrate the Scabbard's data module. How confident are you about fixing it, Proxy? Don't worry, Miss Miyabi. I've simulated this several times on the way here. I've got this. So just relax and let me try. Interesting. They're fucking with me. My widow brain. Oh.
Okay, almost done.
Ah!
Miyabi, use the blade.
Thank you. Leave the enemies to me. You go hide.
It's time to slash!
It's over. My blade seems to be working as normal. You can come out now, Proxy.
Easy,
Proxy.
light work. Proxy, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm just feeling a bit dizzy. Overwhelmed by intense dizziness, the surroundings become blurred before your eyes. You gradually lose consciousness and fall to the ground. A short while later, outside the hollow, somewhere in the wilderness of the Outer Ring, the numbness from the rapid corruption gradually subsides, and your senses are slowly coming back.
You're awake? You're awake! Manager's awake!
You're finally awake. I'm so tired. Ambi, Star Student, are you guys okay?
I'm okay. Nekomata, there's some water inside the suitcase. Can you grab one for me?
Belle, you're finally awake. How are you feeling? Do your eyes still hurt? Are you injured anywhere else?
Huh. My ocular implants are working again. I feel dizzy. I have a headache and my chest hurts. And it feels like my face and mouth are burning.
Crazy.
Is this real? Am I out of the hollow?
Welcome back to the real world. You made it out. If you'd stayed unconscious any longer, your sibling would have yeeted my butt into the hollow.
Welcome back, Master. I have calibrated your smart ocular implants via my first assistant, EOS. Approximately half an hour ago, the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi, pulled you out of the northwest side of the Outer Ring Hollow. Initial test results indicate that you were exposed to an extremely dangerous level of ether energy, triggering partial corruption. After leaving the hollow, the rejection reaction caused further complications, with a brief cardiac arrest being the most severe. Thankfully, the Cunning Hares and Section 6 provided professional emergency resuscitation.
So he almost died. Okay, good to know.
Okay. We just gave you some emergency care to pull you back from the brink. No need to get into the details. You better see a doctor for a more thorough anti-corruption treatment after this.
Are you in Section 6 on good terms now, Nicole? And where's Miss Miyabi? Is she okay?
Right at that moment, a cool, familiar voice spoke up from behind.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. And I mean it this time.
As expected of the chief. Busting out of a hollow carrying someone affected by corruption and showing no symptoms herself.
Asaba, did you get the captives to talk?
Yeah, they confessed, but nothing too helpful. The only thing we know for sure is that our guess was right.
Hang on. What are you guys talking about? I'm not following.
I'll fill you in. After your car crashed into the hollow, we got surrounded by those heavily armed mercenaries and had to take them out first. During the fight, we ran into the remaining Section 6 members.
The bad guys were chasing after us, and we were chasing after Chief Miyabi. She went into a hollow, and we bumped into the Cunning Hares.
It was a tough situation, so we joined forces to take down the mercenaries. Just when we were ready to head into the hollow to find you, Section 6 got a message from Miyabi saying you were with her, and that you were in danger. We hurried over here and found you lying on the ground, and Miyabi...
You can skip that part.
What? Are you embarrassed? That's not very like you, Fox.
If you keep talking, I'll tell everyone how you performed the emergency medical care.
Ugh, fine, fine. Long story short, we rushed over and saved you. This Fox even agreed to hold off on arresting you until further investigation is complete. And she'd cooperate with you as an ally until then. You know the rest.
So, exactly what did Nicole do to my body? Was it consensual?
Hold on. What was that about the captives you just mentioned?
We needed to pry some answers from the captives because...
Perlman, the key witness in the Vision scandal, was in the same vehicle as you. After the crash, you got thrown into the Hollow, and Perlman was captured by the mercenaries that attacked us.
Damn, I guess we got set up after all. Redman's gone missing. We need to find out where he is. Proxy, it's dangerous around here, and you've been corrupted by Ether. Why don't you head back to 6th Street to recover? As for gathering intel, just leave it to that battle-crazed Fox. If we give it a little more time, that captive will definitely crack. Folks, time's a ticking. Boss just notified me that a big old pack of mercs is heading our way. Huh? Are they chasing us that quickly? Don't worry, Nicole. Boss said that the Sons of Caledon never let those guys run wild in the outer ring. No matter how many people come, we'll pack them up and send them on their way. Nicole, I was wondering if I could... You went to help Caesar and the others, right? No need to be shy. Nicole, you really understand me? Don't worry, I swear on the name of the Starlight Knights, I won't let you down. Good. Then let's split up and take action. Sons of Caledon would take on the mercs coming after us, while Ambi and Nekomata and I will distract the nearby enemies to cover Proxy's drive to the city. Proxy, you don't need to worry about us. Once we wrap things up here, we'll get in contact with you. Yeah, I'm changing words. I don't care anymore. Whatever helps the flow better for me. Belle, you're back. I'm so glad. Wise, let out a sigh of relief. A hint of fear still in his eyes. Nicole sent me Nicole sent me a message saying that you were ambushed by mercenaries and that you went missing in the Hollow. Oh, no, what did I say? No, yeah, he wasn't actually with us. No, that was just a messaging thing. It just seemed like he was with us because of the messaging thing. Okay. The ACD connection also went down. At the time, I thought, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm so glad you returned safely. I can't even begin to think what I'd do if something happened to you. How's the situation in the outer ring? Don't worry, Nicole said the Sons of Caledon have it under control. Those mercenaries are retreating now. She contacted Section 6 and everything is good. Section 6 also got more intel out of those ambushers. Their hideout should be near the ballot towers. I was going to say ballot. I said ballot tower. I'm fucked up. With the public security election just around the corner, the city's security measures will tighten sooner. Nicole said we need to come up with a solid plan of action before then. But compared to that, I'm more worried about your health. Belle, are you feeling better? Do you need to rest a bit longer? Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. Got it. I'll contact Nicole and the others now. But Belle, you have to take care of yourself. If there's any issues with the ocular implant, you need to rest immediately. Sometime later in the Random Play video store on 6th Street, Yanis Outer.
Belle, you really should rest a bit more. You just went through severe corruption and made the long trip back from the outer ring.
Agreed. Master must maintain adequate energy to operate inside the hollows. Resting to recover your physiological functions is recommended. Or perhaps, a strong stimulus might boost your adrenaline.
Don't worry, I'm much better now thanks to you and Fairy. We need to hurry and get Perlman back.
I get that, but your health is more important.
Master, after cross-referencing, a biosignal matching suspect Perlman's has been detected inside the Ballet Twins Hollow.
The Ballet Twins Hollow? That reminds me. When the airship incident happened, we were attacked by some unknown militants.
Makes sense. Their goal at the time was disrupt the Vision trial, and now they've kidnapped the key witness, Perlman. This might sound cruel, but why go through the trouble of kidnapping Perlman when they could have just killed him? If their goal is to silence anyone involved with the Vision scandal, isn't it easier to just dispose of Perlman?
Warning. Approaching the video store.
Cut it out, Fairy. The last thing Belle needs right now is an adrenaline boost.
Warning.
Wait, Fairy? Are you being serious? What's happening?
Wait, why can't Fairy say their name? I think that's more suspicious.
Warning.
A burst of sparks erupt from the monitor array, and the lights begin to flicker. Okay, so she's losing power,
What's
but even
happening?
then, when she tried to speak
Is
its
our
name,
system
it
under
just
attack
messed
again?
up.
But we have Fairy. Nothing in New Eridu should be able to breach her defenses.
It's something just like Fairy, because we know there were similar things to Fairy.
Something's off. This is not a network attack. It's targeting our store's electrical system and the HDD itself?
What happens next makes Wise watching the security footage even more horrified.
Belle, it's real. There are people right outside our front door. They're...
Good day. We're conducting security patrols on 6th Street during the election period. Please open up.
I'll handle the officers. You take care of Fairy and try to keep it down.
The door of the staff room shuts carefully. Soon you hear a voice greeting the officers, the sound of drawers being searched, and boots clattering up the stairs. A moment later.
Nothing unusual upstairs.
Please be careful. You're welcome to look around, but don't damage our collections.
What's inside this room?
It's just a storage room, filled with personal items and old equipment.
Could you please open it up so we can check?
Is that really necessary? As you can see, we're just an ordinary video rental store.
I get that, but this is just a standard procedure during election season. We hope you understand. Please cooperate and open the door for inspection. If you won't open up, I've no choice but to do it myself.
Wait, hold on!
Please cooperate.
Is this a scene where they sit back in the chair? Eos is terrified.
Hold it.
Lady cop, lady cop, lady cop.
We have new orders. More manpower is needed to increase our street patrols. The special response team will take over 6th Street's inspection from here. Good work today, officers. The street patrol supervisor is expecting you. Be sure not to keep him waiting.
Eos shaking his boots. During the repair, the AI assistant will only retain basic response functions. Coordinated HDD scan shutdown. Security monitoring function shutdown. Current repair progress unknown. Please wait patiently in front of the screen. Fairy's dead. During repair, the AI assistant will only retain basic response functions. To log into the internet, press 1. To connect to the HDD system, press 2. To emergency clear your web browser history, press 3. To speed up the repair progress, please enter the command Fairy is the most powerful. What the fuck? Fairy is fine. Correct. Inspire Fairy speeds up the repair process by 0.01%. Current repair progress unknown. Please wait patiently in front of the screen. Stupid. What's up, Lady Cop?
Okay, application approved. The security patrol for this area is now officially under our team. You can relax now.
Thank you, Qingyi. Now, manager, please explain what is going on.
Before we get into that, can we ask why you and Qingyi are here?
As you know, manager, I have a good relationship with your AI assistant, Fairy. I just received a message from her. It said 01101000, 01100101, 01101100, 0111000.
Is that binary code? What does it say?
No idea.
It's a set of standard information codes from the old civilization, and it translates to help.
Worried that you might be in danger, Juyuan dragged me along and we rushed straight over here.
Thank you, Jingyi. Please hang out with Fairy more often.
Save the thanks for after you've given me a proper explanation. I'm going to handle this by the book, and I won't bend the rules. Not even for you, manager.
This is a bit complicated.
Allow me to explain.
Huh? This voice... is that...
It's been a while, Juyuan. It is I, Hoshimi Miyabi.
Moments later, Miyabi gives a concise rundown of the vision case and what happened in the Outer Ring.
Allow me to sum this up. There's more to the vision case than meets the eye. The true villain slipped away, in shadows they hide. In the Outer Ring you fought with all your might. Key witness captured, no Pearlman in sight. Is that correct?
Did motherfuckers make a poem?
That's accurate. And it flows pretty well.
And the managers, law-abiding by the book, are in fact seasoned proxies upon taking a closer look?
Sorry. It's true. We're proxies. But I swear, we've never done anything bad. We are, the most lawful among the unlawful.
Hearing the confession from the manager themselves, Zuyan remains silent with no expression on her face. She pulls out her wallet and counts 1,000 dennies and hands them to Qingyi.
Jiyuan?
They had a bet.
Truth be told, I had my doubts about the manager's identity. I mentioned it to Juyuan on the way here, and she...
I didn't believe it. I was convinced the managers wouldn't deceive us, so I was willing to bet on it. Too bad. I was wrong.
Jiyuan, I'm so sorry. We really didn't mean to...
Enough! Let's focus on the main issue. You do realize you're leveling serious accusations against Bringer, who's about to become commander of Janus Quarter during the election, and you don't have the key witness or any evidence. By protocol, I should bring you into the precinct and inform my superiors, but the leader of Section 6, who's also one of the current Void Hunters, Hoshimi Miyabi, is willing to vouch for you. Maybe I'm a fool who's easily deceived, but I trust Miyabi's skills and expertise.
So, does that mean?
I'm not going to escalate this to my superiors until the day's over. You have enough time to secure your evidence. In the meantime, I'll be looking into this myself.
Thank you, Jiyuan. Thank you for believing in us.
Don't thank me just yet. If my investigation shows you're lying, like I said, I'm not going to bend the rules for you, proxies.
Ah, you're online, Proxy. Can you hear me? Is everything okay with Officer Juyuan?
She just left.
Jiyuan went back to the precinct to verify our intel. She asked Qingyi to stay and watch over the store.
We did accuse her direct boss and mentor of being a criminal mastermind. So, it's understandable she'd be upset.
I may not know you or Officer Julian that well, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the accusations against her boss that upset her the most.
We have been doing some self-reflection on that.
I know Juyuan. She would never do anything that perverts the course of justice. And she's easy to persuade. All you need to do is look her in the eyes, take her by the hand, and tell her your thoughts gently. The closer you are, the better. You can give it a try once she's back, Proxy.
What the fuck is going on?
Chief, where'd you even learn that?
It was Yanagi.
I learned it from Juyuan's mother.
What the fuck?
I've tried it, and it's very effective.
Guys, even though the HDD took a hit, thankfully, Fairy still managed to track down Pearlman's biosignal. Let's go get our chubby little man back.
I don't know how to play Haru Monster because I ain't read nothing yet.
The mercenary rendezvous point is just up ahead.
But it don't matter because I'm going in. I'm going to go crazy.
Pearlman there. Careful, there's a mechanism
There's a lot
nearby.
of enemies nearby. Be careful.
Ah! Abuse.
lucky.
Exactly. Tell me about it.
There are mercenaries everywhere. This is more enemies than I expected.
Being this heavily guarded, it must mean Perlman is nearby.
That's right! That's what you're just slab of meat. The more
Where'd I go?
onions you need.
Right here? No.
Watch out for any ambushes ahead. Hiding so poorly. Do you really think we fought for that?
Let's give them a taste of some well-deserved punishment.
This should be the building's secret area.
Will likely be heavily defended.
Just switching through all of them, dude, because I can. That dash attack is crazy covering that distance. It's not fair.
Are you hurt?
My training to split more bullets than my previous record in under a minute failed. Awaken!
Easy.
They set up an ambush here too.
They're terrible ambushes because they're not working at all. Bye-bye. Keep on going up.
Weakling.
You don't need any help, right, Miyabi?
Oh, we're at 2 now. Up here.
Belle, the rendezvous point is just up ahead.
Honestly, just saying. But as much as they let people use Miyabi in the story so far, I mean, this is definitely a good selling point for her because just using her, she just feels so good to play. And then Haramasu just cool, and he's free, so you really ain't gotta worry about that. But what am I doing? I gotta light up all the data. Easy. I got
The spatial fissure is right over here.
to a pearl.
We need to find Perlman quickly.
Now what if I just
One now.
crazy? I know.
The enemy is all bark and no bite. Are they even trying? I'm out here working hard, so why do they get to slack off?
Don't waste your energy arguing in a place like this. Surrender!
The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead.
Alright, where do I
Why
go?
is no one on guard? This
The defense mechanism here is still operational.
It works for us.
The contact point nearby likely has shutdown permission.
Alright, let's do another little puzzle. Ah, yes. Hard indeed. I could have made a dick joke right there, but I'm more mature than that, you know. Hello? What are we counting down for?
Huh?
Proxy. What's that warning sound?
Okay, it just blew up.
Oh no! The permission request was linked to the
military-grade
explosives!
ammonium nitrate explosives?
Run! This room's gonna
Using
blow!
these
Hey,
inside the building.
fastest oh, I still gotta fight.
No wonder there's no one stationed here.
Eat my blade.
They don't care about the safety of the hostages.
I'll look for a detour.
No need. We'll just break through.
Exactly. No detour needed. I'm taking the direct route. Ouch. Stupid.
What the? This area's about to collapse!
I was ready to kill them.
Ignore this mess.
Perlman's locked inside. We need to get to the door quickly.
No! Please don't kill me!
Furman, where are you? A little tubby guy. Space about to blow. We need to leave now. Come on, Furman.
There's a risk of explosions nearby. We have to get out of here.
I thought about saying, jump out the window.
Help! I don't want to die!
To the right. Come up with the fight.
Man, we're done for. There should be a spatial fissure nearby. Proxy, we have used the way out of the hollow.
Arrows fly through.
Secure the perimeter. Resistance is futile.
He's not responding either. Come on, let's get out of here.
Teams of Section 6 shall pay.
Yanagi, I'll handle it. It's over.
Easy, light work. A fissure gleams not far off. As the explosions draw closer, the HDD ear-piercing warning come again. HDD voice output failed. Activating backup output. Warning, danger detected on the path ahead. Something seems off.
There is an exit ahead, but this is odd. Why is there only one result from the calculations? Shouldn't there be several?
Nope.
Proxy, we're running out of time. We need to get out now.
I don't want to die!
The explosion causes the surrounding to collapse. Out of desperation, everyone charges into the fissure. The light from the fissure overwhelms your senses. The eerie, heavy, ominous feeling inside the hollow abruptly disappears. The next moment.
Oh, isn't this a surprise?
Huh?
Bringer.
Perlman, the culprit of the Vision scandal, who sabotaged the Witness's airship to escape to the Outer Ring, who snuck back into New Eridu during this critical election period, is now apprehended on the spot by public security. And appearing alongside suspect Perlman, assisting him in entering and exiting the Hollow, members of Section 6 of Han. As the acting commander of the Janus Quarter, I'm requesting that you all come with me to Public Security Headquarters for an explanation. Shall we? Chief Hoshimi Miyabi, you are suspected of improper dealings with Perlman, the notorious criminal. I need you and your subordinates to come with me.
Let's be honest here. Let me just be completely honest with you right here. Do you honestly believe those little guns could stop Miyabi if she wanted to just get away? Let's be honest here. Your entire plan just is held up by the fact that she is a good person. That's the only thing that's stopping her. If she's just a little pissed and just like, man, fuck this shit, she could take all y'all down instantly. Just put it out there. Just talking out there.
It's over. It's all over.
Shut up, Perlman.
Just a moment, Inspector Bringer. It appears there's been a serious misunderstanding on your part. Section 6 is alleged to have had unreported private contact with an important suspect. However, those actions were undertaken solely by Chief Hoshimi Miyabi.
Huh?
As members of Section 6, we noticed our superior's misconduct and rushed to confront her, just as you arrived.
Are you trying to say you have nothing to do with this? I'm the acting commander. Do you think I'm an idiot?
I wouldn't dream of it, Acting Commander Bringer. I'm merely stating the facts. If there's any disagreement, we can report to Internal Affairs.
Every cloud has a... What was it?
Huh? Oh, you're asking me?
Wrong answer.
Huh?
Hoshimi Miyabi, what are you doing?
He got it wrong, so I threw him into the hollow in a fit of rage. Yanagi is right. I do what I want.
See? You can't stop her.
This has nothing to do with them. My actions just now serve as proof. Take me if you want. But only me.
See? You're badass.
You.
It's almost time for the speech. No need to dwell too much on it. Best to leave it at that.
All right, very well. I'll grant you that. As the acting commander of the Janus Quarter, Chief Hoshimi Miyabi of Section 6, you are suspected of endangering public safety.
I still believe she could break up them handcuffs off rip with just basic strength.
And shall be arrested immediately.
Never expected things to turn out like this. I can't believe Bringer ambushed us at the hollow exit. I mean, it's quite interesting, honestly, the fact that they knew exactly which exit was going to be, so they had to do something to the hollow to make that the only exit. Knowing that the navigation kept on reporting errors, he must have tampered with our hollow data monitoring system. Maybe. Fortunately, Fairy isn't fully back yet, otherwise we'd have more ways to fight back. Anyways, I'll do a full system check now. Don't worry, Section 6 just sent a message saying they've lost Bringer and are trying to locate Perlman now. We have to recalibrate the system so real-time navigation won't be possible. We can only give a rough estimate of Perlman's potential location in the hollow and let Section 6 search for him on their side. But Yanagi said that hollow operations are their specialty and that they take care of locating Perlman. And I just got another message. No update on Miss Hoshimi's side yet, though. Even though Bringer has taken her, she should be okay. She's a boy hunter after all. You're right. Anyway, you should get some rest, Belle. I'll handle this system maintenance and search for Miss Hoshimi location while I'm at it. Wise skillfully checks the HDD. After a while, the communication starts ringing. Belle, Yanagi just messaged us that they found Perlman. They've hidden him at Bellbog Industries to keep him safe from Bringer and got him working on gathering evidence on Bringer's dealings with Vision Corporation. That's great. Yep, Kaleda and the others are also helping look for the files, so we should have results soon. But to avoid Bringer, Section 6 has cut off all communication signals at their safe house, leaving just us with a special line. And I'll get access to contact them when we can plan our next move. Bringer still has Miss Hoshimi after all. I try everything, but can't track her down. Who knows what Bringer is going to do with her. Belle, whenever you're ready, we'll contact Yanagi and see how things are going on their end. I'm ready. Let's do this. But they did say they knew something about the secret of Miyabi, so probably they did all this just to get her sword. Because, the sword has all that weird stuff going on with it, so they probably did all this just to get the sword to then use it for some kind of evil plan. But I don't see Miyabi working with them at all. Like, no matter what they say or do. This is why it sets up a remote call with Section 6. A familiar figure rushes in. Guys, can you reach Section 6 now? Are they with Perlman? There's something important I need to confirm with them. Relax, Jian. Section 6 just found Perlman, and I'm about to contact them now. I'm setting up the call now. I'll patch you in too. Not long after. I'm sorry. That works. That sentence works. Wise slowly gets into contact with Section 6 and explains the situation.
I'm really sorry, everyone, but we're currently unable to track down Miss Hoshimi's location.
Understood. I reached out to my director and some friends in the media. Seems they haven't heard anything about Hoshimi Miyabi being arrested or Perlman reappearing.
Yep, see? It's fishy.
Hello, can you hear me? It's Juyuan. This is urgent. Please confirm something for me. Is Perlman with you right now? Check the back of his neck. Please look behind his ears or at the base of his hairline. Do you see a small wound?
It's not Perlman, it's a fake then.
What are you doing? Now, hang on, my hair? Ow! Easy!
Yes, Officer Juyuan. There is indeed a small wound on the right side of his hairline, approximately ½ an inch long. How did you know?
For high-profile cases, the precinct sometimes puts small tracking chips on suspects when they're detained to stop them from doing anything dangerous. I found out that the chips used on Perlman and the other suspects in recent cases have broad-range tracking capabilities, and they've been active this whole time.
So they've known where Perlman is this whole time.
A tracking chip? And it's been active this whole time? Even after the airship crash?
So they've known where Perlman is the whole time.
That's correct.
Well, hang on. Does that mean that the precinct could have tracked this guy down anytime they wanted?
If the lead investigator wanted to, yes. They could have easily found Perlman from the moment he entered the Outer Ring. Yet they never tracked him down. The precinct records show that he's still missing.
Our entire operation was based on one assumption. That the mastermind was doing everything to stop us from revealing the truth, to eliminate Perlman, and to cover up their crimes. But if they always knew where he was, then what was the purpose of all the pursuits, ambushes, and interceptions?
To get Miss Miyabi.
Didn't the bad commander take Chief Miyabi outside the hollow to weaken us?
If we were mistaken, then that means Bringer didn't take Miss Miyabi to undermine us. He must have taken her for a different reason.
A different reason. Don't tell me. He wanted the chief herself. But that doesn't make any sense. She has nothing to do with the case, and nothing seemed off with her. Plus, who in their right mind would try picking a fight with a Void Hunter? Unless they're looking to get themselves killed.
They don't know about the sword incident.
Hang on. I just remembered something. The strangest thing happened while we were in the Outer Ring Hollow.
You can't be serious. That crooked commander's target really is our chief. But why?
Doesn't matter. They took Miyabi right before my eyes. I'm such an idiot for allowing this to happen. I must report this to the director immediately.
Everyone calm down. Shouldn't we figure out where Miss Miyabi and Bringer are first?
Miyabi is being transported in a public security vehicle. I can track it. As for Officer Bringer...
He's over where the Vision scandal was exposed, just outside the Dead End Hollow. Remember that place?
How do you know that, Qingyi?
Because he's giving a speech there today. It was on the news. They said it's happening as scheduled, with many eyewitnesses from the Vision scandal and concerned citizens attending.
Guys, let's split up. We'll search for Bringer and look for Miss Miyabi at the same time.
Okay, I'll go find Miyabi. Please guide us out of the hollow right now.
No. We shouldn't be the ones looking for the chief.
Why not? Aren't you worried about her? If anything happens to her, I swear I'll...
Calm down, Tsukishiro. You're losing your cool. We're closer to Bringer's location right now, and we've still got Pearlman.
But...
No buts. You know I'm right, Deputy Chief.
Damn, Harumasa putting her in her place.
Nagi, I think Harumasa's got a point this time. For once he's actually making sense. Maybe we should listen to him.
Ouch, that hurt. But thanks for speaking up for me, Sokaku.
I'll find Miyabi. I mentioned earlier that I can track the vehicle. Plus, as a public security officer, I won't attract attention. Miss Tsukishiro, Miyabi and I go way back. I understand exactly how you feel. I promise, I will bring her back safely.
I'll join you. Wise will stay at home with Eos to assist you guys. I'll go with GUN to find Miss Miyabi.
Looks like our tasks are set. I'll stay here to protect the video store then, so you have one less thing to worry about.
I'm sorry for losing my composure, everyone. The plan makes sense. Let's get moving. Proxy, you're pretty capable, right?
Better than you think. I'm the best proxy in New Eridu, and I will bring her back.
Okay, I believe you. I'll leave the chief in your capable hands then.
Belgian is waiting for you at the parking lot. I think she wants to talk to you about searching for Miss Miyabi. But I feel like she's not in a good mood. She might still be upset since we hid our identity from her. When there's a chance, we should really give her a proper explanation. Of course, I'll give it an explanation right now. That's baby girl. What's up, late car? Let me grab them handlebars, girl. You're here. I'm looking into the transportation vehicle location. We'll head out once I get it sorted. Zuyan, stop talking after that, and awkwardly silence settled between you. Okay, let's try this. Zuyan, are you so mad? No, there's no reason for me to be mad. Zuyan seems really upset, and she expecting an apology from me? Yeah, I'm really, really sorry. I never wanted to hide my identity, especially from you. Huh? So why did you keep this from me? I didn't want to cause you any trouble. You're an elite officer, and I'm a proxy operating in the shadows. What if the truth drove us apart, or even made us enemies? No, I play by the rules and respect the law and order, but I don't follow them blindly. I know the difference between right and wrong, and would, of course, do what is just. If you consider me a friend, then you should have more faith in me. Zuyan, I promise I'll never keep anything from you again. If I do, my brother is going to have the worst luck ever. Even fortune cookies will come up blank, okay? You don't have to go that far. Yes, I do. You're a very important friend, Zuyan. Your feelings matter a lot to me. I don't want this to drive a wedge between us. Huh? At that moment, Zuyan comms ring. A little flustered, she quickly picks it up and moves away to check her messages. Manager, I asked Officer Chen to locate the currently active transport vehicles in the Janus Quarter, and they're heading north. I believe Miyabi's on one of them. We need to move now and intercept them. With a PubSec car, we can use the express lane. But there are checkpoints everywhere, so I might not be able to bring along a regular citizen like you, Manager. Take my bamboo. Take my bamboo. We can still stay in touch that way. I come in handy in emergencies. It'll come in handy in emergencies. Understood. I'll head out now. As for our conversation just now, let's continue after we get Miyabi back.
Task Force Patrol Squad to Captain Zhu Yuan. Do you copy? Repeat, do you copy? Over.
Copy. Officer Chen, Zhu Yuan here. Over.
Captain Zhu Yuan, why does your voice sound a little raspy?
It was pretty hot here and my throat got a little dry. What's your status? Did you find any leads?
Yes, I ran a quick check. There are 8 transport vehicles still on duty in Janus Quarter, and one matches the route you mentioned. I'll share its location with you now. Over.
Thank you, Officer Chen. You've been a big help. Go get some rest.
Copy that, Captain Zhu Yuan. You take care. Don't work too hard. Task Force Patrol Team over and out.
Phew. All right. Got the info on Miyabi's transport vehicle. Wait. The nav data shows that the escort vehicle's final destination is the site of Bringer's speech? This is bad. Tons of people are heading there right now, and the streets are jammed. How do we get through? Sound the sirens? Switch to PubSec motorcycles?
To the hollows!
Let's use the hollow. Dead End Hollow is nearby. We can cut straight through.
What? But driving in the hollow is extremely dangerous. Are you suggesting we walk? That'll take too long.
Don't worry. I know a way to get there quickly and safely. Trust me, I've done it before.
Amazing!
Are we on top of a train?
You could drive a train, Manager? Is this railway route okay?
Trust me, I'm familiar with this route. It'll definitely lead us out of the Dead End Hollow. By the way, you're familiar with Miss Miyabi, right, Yuan? Wait, I think we've got a theory. Do you know why they're targeting the Hoshimi family?
Leave it to me. I won't let them get in the way. As I'm sure you know, the Hoshimi family has a long heritage.
I definitely pressed A.
To the first generation of Void Hunters, making significant contributions to the city. There were several other heads of the family who made significant contributions too. Each of them was an exceptional and unique warrior. They consistently upheld the Hoshimi family's reputation. Up until a certain point, when the Hoshimi family suddenly stopped prioritizing martial skills. They
They're
started
terrified.
to involve themselves in the city's management, using their political power.
I know. We have a
Why are they so far
documentary
back?
about the
Jesus
Hoshimi
Christ.
family in our store. There are stories circulating on internet that the Hoshimi family possesses a secret that makes them stronger.
It's the blood.
Could the urban legend actually be true?
I don't know much.
Moments later, to verify Zuyon's theory, Belle stops the train in a safe zone and establishes a communication link with the outside world.
Hello? Hi, this is Officer Zhu Yuan from the Criminal Investigations Special Response Team. I'm just calling to...
I know, Officer Juyen. I'm still waiting to hear back from the Throne Quarter Precinct. The head of our house ought to be at the banquet hall still, joining in on all the Election Day events. I've asked my secretary to locate him as soon as possible.
all right. I'm sorry to keep bothering you with all these calls. I'll wait for your reply then. Not good. With the elections happening now, even the Hoshimi family housekeeper can't get in touch with Miyabi's father.
You seem to be pretty close with the Hoshimis, Jiyuan. Do you know the head of the family?
I wouldn't say we're close, but when Miyabi and I were classmates, she invited me to her place a few times, so I've met him before. As the head of one of the most famous families in New Eridu, he must have a lot on his plate. To figure out what the enemy wants from Miyabi, we need to understand their motive. The only way to do that is to talk to her father. But my usual channels only get me as far as their household staff. I don't have any connections to that fancy banquet hall in Throne Quarter. And
we just need to find someone who has connections to high society, right? Then I might just know someone.
No, Lycon doesn't have a voice. Ah, Master Proxy. It's been quite some time. I never anticipated a call from you on a day like today. Lycon, please, you gotta help me.
Lycon, thank you for taking my call. I've got something extremely important that I need your help with. Has Victoria Housekeeping ever offered services to the Hoshimi family?
They're a renowned martial arts family. The contribution significantly to the construction and safeguarding of our city. Our humble establishment has indeed been fortunate to provide our service to them, and indeed, they may be considered loyal customers of ours.
Really? That's great! Do you happen to know much about their family affairs?
That entirely depends on your definition of family affairs. It is not too much to ask. Could you please provide me with a little more context? I understand the circumstance, and your request seems fair and justified. However, I'm afraid that I cannot provide such information. It's against our confidentiality policy.
I understand, but...
Although I cannot provide that information, I can connect you with someone better suited to assist. Just a moment. Rena, please watch the lobby for me. Lycon steps away for the call briefly, and a few minutes later.
Hello? Lycon said you had something urgent to discuss with me?
It's her daddy.
That voice. Is that?
Oh, is that Miss Ju Yuan? It's been a while. Thank you for looking after my daughter.
It's been a while, Mr. Soichiro. Sorry to bother you, but it's urgent, and it's about Miyabi. We think someone's trying to harm her, and she might be in danger.
Oh, so you weren't joking? Please continue.
See, even he know his girl is dangerous.
Mr. Soichiro, aren't you worried about Miyabi's safety?
Of course I am, but I'm more concerned for those who wish to harm her. I don't mean to brag, but she's strong. Very strong. She's strong in every sense of the word. Perhaps even stronger than that. Actually, she's even... Oh, forgive me. There I go boasting again. Old habits die hard. Anyway, my daughter has proved time and again that those who wish her ill will never meet a good end. So, in comparison, sharing our family's confidential information, that could be a bigger issue.
What? What do you mean?
Worry not. I have no doubts about your intentions, Miss Ju Yuan. But our family affairs are sensitive information. It's our rule not to share them lightly, especially considering we have a guest here I'm not acquainted with. Would you mind proving that you know my daughter?
Miss Miyabi's katana is a family heirloom, used by generations to eradicate evil. Only direct family members can handle it.
That's right. If she was willing to share that much with you, it shows that she trusts you. But this information is also known to a lot of her colleagues.
Mr. Soichiro, you secretly swap your wine for juice during social events.
She even told you that?
Please listen to me, Mr. Soichiro. The katana went out of control today. It unleashed massive foxfire. We barely managed to force it back into the scabbard.
What? Lycon, please inform the mayor that I might need to leave early this evening. My apologies. Now you two. What I'm about to say is of the utmost importance and must not be shared with anyone.
Alright guys, you hear that? Don't tell anybody. Get your phones ready.
If anyone is plotting against the Hoshimi family, they must be after the katana.
Caught it.
That katana is a treasured heirloom passed from generation to generation. It is also the source of power for every head of the family. But the power sealed within it is forbidden. Only the head is qualified to inherit and receive it, and the process is extremely dangerous. My daughter, however, is different. Aside from an accident when she was young, she has never relied on the katana's power. Her strength comes from herself. She is the true genius of the Hoshimi family.
So you tell me all that is just her? Jesus.
It is imperative that the scabbard remain intact. Under no circumstances should my daughter use the katana if the scabbard is compromised.
At the same time, a armored transport vehicle is heading toward the Dead End Hollow near Bringer's speech venue. Inside the vehicle,
Drive carefully. If you shake the Void Hunter around, you'll end up locked up in HQ.
Drop the act. You turned at the 7th Street we passed to head back to Janus Quarter. This car was never going to HQ.
So you've known all along. Are you sure you want to calmly let us do as we please?
The schemes of villains are always unique. I might as well stick around and figure out your real objective. Besides, you alone pose no threat to me.
Even with you unarmed?
I don't need a blade to deal with you.
Indeed, we really aren't worthy. After all, this is a treasure. It has slain dangerous ethereals, legendary warriors, the remnants of the old civilization, and the evils of the new era. The cursed blade, Talus.
You...
7 generations of swordmasters have established the Hoshimi family's prestigious standing today. Most people think the Hoshimi family's bloodline is inherently superior, but in fact, the true source of their power is this blade. Except for you, Hoshimi Miyabi. You're the rare talent born into the Hoshimi family, truly blessed in the art of swordsmanship.
How do you know about the Hoshimi family?
Because the target of our evil group is you. Nullface may have botched the mission, but he still managed to obtain your deep sync modeling data.
What?
Thanks to that, I get to witness the true form of the cursed blade. It is indeed so beautiful. This monstrous energy is exactly what we need.
What?
You're right. No one can threaten you. So we'll make you the threat.
Release Talus!
Ah! My surprise, Officer Hoshimi Miyabi has honored my speech with her presence. Dear citizens, let's give her a round of applause.
Wow! Is Miss Miyabi! Amazing! Miyabi!
Dizziness envelops her, and everything around her blurs. Soon after, Hoshimi Miyabi opens her eyes weakly to find herself in a strange space she has never seen the likes of before. Ain't this the realm that the Nihildi god be sitting in?
Ma'am, you can keep us away from the outside world.
Am I?
Whee!
I was clearly... It feels like the foxfire is burning me. There are enemies here too?
Hey yo, I am dying.
Defeating the enemy. My body has surprisingly recovered. Am I supposed to defeat enemies to recover? It scatters upon being cut. It's obviously not a physical entity. It's a power that belongs to the machine. So why would it burn me?
Because you're not a smasher yet, maybe? This must be a succession process, probably. Maybe, I don't know. They said it was dangerous, so, you know, maybe the past leaders who weren't, you know, akin to the sword had to go in this low dimension and fight, you know, while their bodies went rampant. It makes sense. I can't use my ult. Crazy.
Foxfire! Burning even more intensely! Losing my strength!
We're fine, Miyabi.
Defeat more enemies! More the better! This place... It's an illusion of the
Time is time! Goodbye. Hey, it's the biggin. Well, now they're simply dealing the damage keeps us alive. You know how many times I fought this thing in that game mode? You're my bitch. Okay, I dodged the first one. The hit was continuous.
These strange whispers. I think I heard them when my blade went out of control. So loud.
They said about to be stunned pretty soon. Goodbye.
Is it going to change again? This feeling. My body.
In the illusion, countless monsters search for it like a tidal wave. Miyabi relentlessly swings her blade, cutting down the ethereals, pushing herself to the brink of total exhaustion. Is she actually fighting people in the real world, though? That'd be crazy. Kill, countless voices invading Miyabi's mind, gnawing at her sanity. It feels as if swinging her blade without thinking is the only way to escape the torment. What is that? Foxfire. A fire so hot, it's cold. Or a fire so hot, it freezes. What the fuck did Big Chill say from Ben 10 in his ultimate form?
What? How could I? I will never wield my blade against the innocent.
It'd be crazy if I pressed the attack button and actually cut these people. I ain't gonna do it though. It'd be funny though.
Are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny. Protect the city.
We're gonna be at the end of it. Look at us.
Are you sure this is the right move, Miss Yoshi?
Cutscene time?
Kill! This is a rule created to break rules. A submission made to end submission. A curse forged to eliminate curses. This is Hoshimi's fate.
They go mad?
Is this also how you coaxed my mother back then? Did you convince her of this fate the same way? Is this how you turned her into the sacrifice? Answer me! Good. So you remember me. Do you really believe that the inheritance traditions are right? No. But I have a proposition. I understand that you had to make difficult choices to survive the era of hollow calamities. But times have changed. Past sacrifices were made, so there would be no more sacrifices in the future. The Hoshimi legacy shouldn't just stop at inheriting this blood-stained gift. If outsiders are capable of bypassing the rules and taking your power, then what's the point of clinging to this cruel ritual? Therefore, let's cooperate. That's right. I've always been aware that I'm not the type of heir the Hoshimi family needs. I don't have my grandfather's keen judgment, my aunt's resourcefulness, my father's knowledge, or my mother's sharp mind. But I have swordsmanship. It's the one thing in which I'm genuinely gifted. From now on, if you heed me, I'll rewrite the fate of the Hoshimi family in my own way. Be my blade, one that slays only evil, and I'll repay the injustices that forced your sacrifices. My mother was the final sacrifice you'll ever receive. From this day forward, under my command, I'll turn you into a legend which is truly unmatched by anyone.
Idealistic.
Those must be her, you know, ancestors' voices.
So you'll agree.
The blazing flare slowly petters out, and the illusion and voices fade too. Hoshimi Miyabi props herself up the best she can, not wanting to collapse. Ah. At this moment, a familiar voice rings out. Is it ours?
Miss Miyabi! Miss Miyabi! Can you hear me? Hey! Can you hear me?
Is everything destroyed?
Proxy?
Yes! It's me! Miss Miyabi! You're finally awake. How are you feeling?
So, that golden light was you. Thank goodness I didn't draw my blade. The citizens, did I hurt them?
Rest assured, Miyabi, you didn't hurt anyone. When those strange flames appeared in your eyes, the manager and I knocked you into the dead-end hollow. You were swinging your katana the whole time, but only at the ethereals coming at us. Just now, you suddenly froze. The flames on your katana disappeared, and we were able to get close.
I see. Thank you. I almost made a terrible mistake. I feared if my blade had harmed those dear to me, hurt innocent people,
Miyabi's voice is weak, as if recovering from a severe illness. Her furrowed brows finally relax as tears trickle down her face. The invincible Void Hunter sobs softly like an ordinary girl.
Miss Miyabi?
Belle, there's an emergency. The rest of Section 6 has arrived at the speech venue, and it's a total mess. Looks like Bringer's trying to get away.
What?
Hearing the latest update over the communicator, Zenyan holds Miyabi tightly and looks towards the proxy.
Leave her to me. I'll take her to the nearest medical center. Go, manager. Go catch the culprit. We absolutely cannot let him get away.
The connection's gone. What's happening? Let me check the error log. Looks like a massive surge of active ether caused EOS's internal module to malfunction. Maybe it's because of the cursed blade. It might be because Miss Miyabi's katana went out of control. It happened before. EOS was exposed to a surge of ether at close range. Its internal communicator module might be damaged. Everything's a mess right now. I wonder how Miss Miyabi's doing. Worry not, manager. Zuyan sent a message saying that she's taking the young lady from the Hoshimi family, or to the Hoshimi. Wait, no. Yeah, from the Hoshimi family for treatment. Huh? Wouldn't she be taking them? Whatever. So you can see, set your mind at ease and focus on dealing with Bringer. It's just a weird sense to me. Where's Bringer now? We haven't heard from Section 6 yet. At that moment, a familiar petite figure rushes in. Proxy, Yanagi from Section 6 asked me to contact you. Glada, what brings you here? Long ago, someone from Section 6 suddenly showed up with Perlman. They said we have key evidence of Bringer's involvement in the Vision Corporation's case and asked us to watch over him for a while. With that guy's help, we went through the documents thoroughly and managed to compile the evidence of the financial dealings between the Vision Corporation and Bringer. I never would have thought that Bringer is the one behind all this. Yanagi told us to send the evidence to a public security commissioner through a special channel. She's already leading Section 6 to go after Bringer. They left in a hurry and only gave me a designated communication channel proxy, trying using it to get in touch with her. Okay, connecting now. Yanagi, can you hear me? Hello, proxy. We're still at the speech venue. It's all thanks to Bellabog Industries for sending the evidence against Bringer to the commissioner. He immediately suspended Bringer and called him back to NEP's HQ for investigation. But it seems that Bringer doesn't plan to hide anymore. His men deliberately caused chaos, even crashing into cars to make their escape. The crowd went into panic, and it's almost resulted in an accident. By the time we got there and brought things under control, he had already gotten away. We can't catch him. All we found at the scene was your bang boo. Oh no. We were just too slow. We didn't make it in time. Still, Perman has given us an important piece of intel about Bringer's whereabouts. Bringer might have gone to Port Ellipse. It's the old cargo dock on the city outskirts swallowed up by the Hollow. Perman said Sarah and her people have been shipping tons of supplies there through the Vision Corporation, including special etheric items. A dock in the Hollow. Belle, do you remember the news broadcast Nicole made let's watch this morning? They caught footage near the edge of the city. It looked like there was a hollow right by the water. A cargo dock. Then it probably really is near Port Ellipse. It's an area with all sorts. A perfect place for criminals to slip away unnoticed. But there's someone in our bureau who is pretty familiar with that area, so we may have a chance to reel in a big fish. Rest assured, everyone leave this to me. I'll head to the port now and contact our undercover angler. Oh my god, it's Jane Doe. Got it. We'll work on fixing the HDD on our end. Yanagi, can you take EOS near the port? According to the data, the ether in that hollow is unstable, which could affect nearby communications. While we can't operate remotely from the video store, I still feel a bit uneasy. Just to be safe, let's take the portable equipment and work near the port. We can also recalibrate EOS connection module while we're at it. Near the port? Alright, I'll reach out to Ben and update them on the situation here. Great. We'll make our way to the Port Ellipse after we wrap things up here. This time, we won't let Bringer slip away again. Jesus Christ. The group arranges to meet at Port Ellipse. After ensuring no one suspicious is nearby, Queen Yi leaves the video store. Belle, Queen Yi just messaged her informant has found Bringer. Looks like Perlman's intel was accurate. Bringer plans to use the hollow near Port Ellipse to smuggle himself out of the Yanis quarter. Got him. This time, we won't let him slip away. I was going to say we'll make the same mistake. Yanagi said that once we're ready, we can find them at Port Ellipse. And the HDD system is pretty much fixed, and the portable device is good to go. We'll head out as soon as you're ready. Got it. Leave everything to me. Go ahead and stabilize the HDD connection. I'll be back as soon as I am done adjusting the biocom module. But hey, we finally made it to the new area. Just what I thought it would be. Manager, this is Jane Doe, Public Security's undercover agent. Oh, what a surprise! So our helper is actually the manager. I'm surprised too. I had no idea Miss Jane was an undercover agent for public security. Really? You had no idea? That's the wrong answer, you know. Jane is an undercover agent with us. No one else in public security knows her identity except her direct superior. That's right, sometimes keeping even your own people in the dark is the only way to stay safe. Just now, a big fish took the bait I set up. My informant told me an anonymous individual is looking to ferry to Thorn Quarter from here, offering an exceptionally high price. He also mentioned having a stash of valuable goods in the hollow and is looking for someone to transport them later. The cargo is said to be highly delicate, supposedly some kind of special etheric material. After Queen contacted me, I acted as the contact person to take on this big job using a fake identity. It's Bringer. You got the answer right this time, manager. But the hunt for Bringer hasn't been made public within public security yet, which means we can't request reinforcements. So I had Quinyi claim we spotted an escaped criminal and mobilized nearby PubSec officers to lock down the area. You tricked even your own colleagues? If you can't fool your own people, how will you fool others? Now that everything is ready, it's time to reel in our big catch. Right now, Bringer should be inside the hollow at the place we agreed upon, waiting for his contact to get him out. I'll send you his location, manager. Time to give our former deputy commander a little surprise. Alright, let's go kill him. Roxy, you're here. The Four Leaves Hollow area is right across from here. Queen Yi said their undercover agent posed as a smuggler contact and tricked Bringer to the designated spot in the hollow. We're in control. We're in control now. There's nowhere for him to go. Even so, it feels like Bringer chose the spot to smuggle himself out for a reason. Didn't Perlman mention that Bringer had stashed a lot of smuggled goods here? Since he wants to take them, there might be something fishy about all this. Asaba's right. We must be extra cautious this time. Proxy, is your navigation bang boost still working? I've checked over EC's remote module, and it should be fine now. Communication on the portable HDD is also ready, and it seems stable for now. Perfect, Proxy. Let's get ready for the operation. We're counting on you for the navigation in the hollow. Let's go! That boy fast!
Hold it!
Surrender at once,
We look so
Acting Commander
goofy running
Bringer.
at the bango.
No, you've lost your right to that title.
I'd expect nothing less from Section 6. You caught up in no time. Very well. Since you've delivered yourselves, I won't have to hunt you down later. The Cursed Blade's power is mine. This perfect form will lead us into the Age of Hollows! Creator, I implore you, revive
What's happening?
A whole third outbreak.
Ether activity is rising.
There's always people who want to hone mysterious powers. Jesus.
Huh?
Huh? What?
Watch out!
You know, for someone who said refine me, you became the ugliest thing ever.
And a cereal!
So ugly. You can't be handsome.
Strangers appeared. Be careful, everyone.
Ah!
Surrender.
Look at me.
It missed.
Fancy testing my aim?
You're gonna get dizzy.
Yeah, you're dead, buddy. but you always have face to attack the boss and stuff. Who will you become? Oh, bink. Ah, that's not good. He's gonna get more energy.
Is he dead? Don't let your guard down. Do you know each other? Unfortunately, now's not the time to catch up.
Like I said, Avengers assemble. Please don't worry. Victoria Housekeeping. I can't. It was too fast. Fuck. Why did they take a Lycon from me?
Great. Thanks to your timely arrival, this guy's energy is still increasing. Everyone, be careful. This is a tough one. Be careful, everyone. Everyone, keep it up!
Can I just stay locked on? I hate bosses that unlock me, Jesus Christ.
Clear mind. Arrows fly through.
Eat it. Me.
Mind and body.
Activity is still increasing. We have to stop him.
Yeah, his refinement isn't over yet, so what? This is in his true form. He can still become uglier.
Break away in one hit.
Anyways.
Something is blocking the way here. Huh?
Should we take a detour?
No need. It must be Lycon. No voice means Lycon. Wait, no. That's not. Don't be Ben. I don't know. Is that supposed to be Kaleda that was talking or Ben?
Just in the nick of time.
I think it was Kaleda.
We've these troublesome things.
It was Kaleda. Okay. They took Ben and Kaleda from me. Spin, and switch.
Surrender.
Blow away your trouble!
No, don't.
I can go home, right?
Well done, bro.
Okay, at least Anton's still here.
Roxy, the way forward is open for you.
Grace, are you still here? Okay, the power module is fixed now. Great, the child is good to go. Hope on Proxy. I said hope on. Hop on Proxy. Give it a try. It's good to see everybody coming together for the final battle.
Watch out! He's absorbing ether energy!
What do you mean? Is he eating?
We can't let him keep eating. We must stop him.
Asaba, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, boy. Got them eagle eyes.
That was awesome!
just need to press the advantage.
Proxy, do you copy? It's the pink-haired lady's voice.
Hello? Can you hear me?
May the Creator refine you.
I said, don't point it at Haramasa.
Proxy,
Bruh,
let's head to Bringer's
hope
location.
Haramasa doesn't become a boss later on.
What's happening?
They gave him a double dose.
Something's wrong with
Yeah, I mean, like
Bringer.
Haramasa becoming like a monster in this. I'm talking about like just later on in the story.
Not again!
You fell down again.
I don't want to climb back up.
Roxy, it's not over yet. Run! Head to the shore.
Oh, brother.
These things are really in the way. Bringer is coming with us.
This is the true power of the cursed blade.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Be careful, everyone.
Stop! I don't want to fight. Let me out!
This should be the place Nicole was talking about. But isn't any... Huh?
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
He's here.
And Miyabi will come in hot and ready. Oh, nope, Caesar. And Miyabi.
Leaps and bounds. Special delivery.
Sorry for the wait, everyone.
Keep me Abby.
Took your time.
So fast. That's the Overlord for you.
So, you are the culprit? Good. We can finish up our training for catching suspects quickly.
Look at the squad.
Is this? You've got company.
You think Caesar will be okay?
Our only issue is there's not enough to fight.
Everybody together. I love it so much.
Nicole, I think the ethereals have us surrounded.
They're just small fries. We'll handle them.
Okay. I call dibs on the big one.
No.
Huh?
He's my target.
Sorry, but thanks for bringing the Chief over.
One last overtime.
Get a late night snack after work.
Section 6. Operation start.
So what's up with the little spirit guy then? That's always with Miyabi.
Careful, everyone. This ether activity is becoming increasingly erratic.
Why is this weird thing so sturdy?
Everyone, walk back for those strange eyes. Analysis
Oh,
indicates
okay, swipe
strong ether
twice.
fluctuations there. That might be its weakness.
What's happening? There's more and more of those
Get
strange
your bitch ass down here.
Ether activity is rising. Oh no, watch out, everyone.
This ether activity is still increasing. When we focus the silver on him, we should be able to stop it. This guy's attack won't stop. Watch out, everyone!
Who's the pathetic one now?
You think you big and bad? You ain't nothing, boy.
Such provocations don't go unanswered. Surrender! Weakling.
Exactly. You're weak.
Creator, please refine me!
Goodbye. Now go into your second phase, stupid.
So much power.
We are not afraid of you!
Hey, right on beat. That's crazy. Okay, that's very reminiscent of something else that happened in another game called Funkai Star Rail. But okay. Looking good, looking good, looking good.
Seriously?
Yes.
Talk about showing off.
You gotta show off. They look too good. It's crazy how he doesn't have a voice, but he just keeps on speaking. Just trade him up for somebody else. My poor man, Lygon. Damn, that poor boy.
The test is complete. Elixir P07 confirmed effective. Bringer has completed his mission. May the Creator refine him.
The events in the Port Ellipse Hollow have come to a temporary close. Old friends and new have gathered, enjoying a well-deserved break. Oh shit, well fuck. It's actually like a scrolling, okay. So I wonder if they're going to address anything about that hand that they saw. Sarah's gonna kill him. Sarah's gonna find the hand and destroy it. Look at us.
Bringer.
Answer us! Where did you take our teacher?
Carol Arna. The day the old capital fell, it was that giant white hand that took her away.
We're fine. What the hell? What? Stop the explosion. I'm so confused. He said, stay in the fantasy of searching for the real villain. Does that mean our teacher is the bad guy? Like the true bad guy? But also, I'm confused about that explosion. How did we not get beat up from that? After the pursuit of Bringer concludes, the group leaves the Port Ellipse Hollow. To avoid unnecessary attention, the siblings accompany the members of Section 6 back to their office, enjoying a brief moment of peace. In the early sunlight, the fox siren girl approaches with light steps, whatever. I just wanted to say thank you to the both of you. You've been a great help. I really appreciate your support of Section 6 and everything you've done for me. I remember what you've done for me. Oh, is it really not? Oh, it's really not a big deal. Oh, no need to be so polite. We're happy to help. No, it was all thanks to you that we managed to bring this all to an end. Hand's department, specializing in hollow-related cases, has now involved themselves with this case. They're currently re-examining all the evidence and Perlman's testimony to ensure he receives a fair trial. But compared to Hand, public security is facing much greater upheaval. I've heard that a commissioner from PubSec HQ in Thorn Quarter has been sent to investigate all of Yanis Quarter precincts internally. No wonder Zuyan left in such a hurry last night. Her former superior turned into a monster. This must have been quite a shock for her. Zuyan is strong and resilient, but can also be very sensitive. Knowing her, I'm sure she'd be glad to have some encouragement from someone she trusts. Yeah, we definitely reached out to her. Once things calm down, we'll definitely reach out to her. Miss Miyabi, you should get some rest too. You've just been through a lot. Don't worry about me. I've undergone special training to not sleep for an entire week before. What? But if you're tired, I can escort you home. Would that be too much trouble? Are you sure? Would that be too much trouble for you? It's no trouble. After such a long night, I still have some lingering thoughts in my mind. I intend to take a walk around the Chasm Memorial after I see you home. In that case, would you mind walking with us to the chasm? We'll make our way back from there. We did meet at the chasm before. Are you going to see someone as well this time? No, we're just passing through. It's near where Caesar and her crew are, so we figured we'd drop by to thank them. Mia gazes at the siblings, seemingly seeing through their evasive answer. A hint of disappointment flashes in her eyes, but she nods nonetheless, softly murmuring as if talking to herself. Like Xian, I too would be happy if the trust I've given is returned in kind. Miss Miyabi, you mean it's nothing. Let's get going. Oshimi Miyabi escorts the siblings as they head towards the Chasm Memorial. She doesn't bring up anything else of a similar vein on the way there. Not long later, the car stops on the edge of New Eridu's urban area at the Chasm Memorial. Oshimi Miyabi steps up to the memorial to pay her respects to her mother. Then, after she's done, she turns to the siblings.
After everything that's happened, I hope I've become someone more worthy of trust.
Ain't this a reuse image? Nah.
What do you think?
Huh? Yes, of course. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have stood a chance against Bringer. Well then, we'll be on our way.
Miyabi stays silent without returning parting words. She simply watches quietly as siblings resume their departure. At the same time, her earlier words seem to echo in your ears once more, like Zuyan. I too would be happy if the trust I've given is returned in kind.
Sorry, Wise, but I think I have to do this. If I'm wrong, will you forgive me?
Belle, are you really going to...
Wise look at you with shock and worry, which slowly turns into complete trust. And a slight sigh.
That's my sister, daring as ever. Go ahead, I'm with you.
Miss Hoshimi Miyabi, we have something very important to tell you. 11 years ago, our home was in the old Minerva quarter of Eridu, at the end of Main Road number 7, the Helios Academy. The person who raised and taught us, her name was Carol Arna. We are the students of the guilty from the fall of the old capital. Please listen to me. Our teacher was innocent. There's more to the story than you know.
What do you mean?
On the night of the disaster, Helios Academy was attacked by unknown forces. Armed groups we'd never seen before. Monsters, and a giant white hand. Almost identical to the one Bringer summoned. I know this is hard to believe, but I swear it's true. We've been trying to find out what really happened. With your help, I'm sure we can find the real culprit. Miss Miyabi, would you be willing to continue working with us?
Miyabi's eyes remain calm and serene. She reaches behind her head, carefully undoing her hair. Her dark hair cascades down as she removes her hairpin and hands it over. She had crafted the hairpin herself, drawing inspirations from her mother's treasured possession.
Take this. It's a token proving you're under the protection of the Hoshimi family.
Hey.
Even if you're proxies, you're my proxies.
Does that mean you believe us about the fall of the old capital?
The real story behind the old capital's fall could be far more complicated than we understand. Whether there are hidden truths or not, we have a lot of investigating to do. But at least, we're partners, seeking answers together. Don't worry. Our conversation was not monitored, but you should probably leave now. I need to talk to those who are watching you, or they might come after you again.
You really don't mind that we're students of the guilty?
Eradicate all evil. As for what is evil, I'll determine that myself.
A few days later, one night in the video store. Everything around you is quiet, as if nothing had ever happened. Soft music is playing. It's a timed sleeping reminder from Fairy. Ever since her system was repaired, she seems to have become more clingy. Belle, Miss Hoshimi just sent us a message saying that public security has terminated their investigation into us. She told us to take a good rest. The remaining matters will be handled by Section 6 in Zuyan. As for our teacher's case, she is also doing her best to help with the investigation. However, Section 6 is currently dealing with the aftermath of Bringer's incident. So it will probably be a while until everything settles down completely. Anyways, we can finally take a breather. Good job. As the unsung heroes who resolve the crisis behind the scenes, I feel like a good night's sleep isn't nearly enough of a reward. Master, I can't sleep. Fairy, do you need to sleep? The HDD does have a sleep mode. I wonder if that counts as sleeping. I can't sleep because of my shortcomings. As a Type 3 general-purpose integrated AI, I failed to defend against the attack on the system I inhabit, and was of no help in the critical battle. I was far inferior to the second assistant and lost the prestige of being the superior assistant. The second assistant? Wait a minute, what? My self-esteem is on the verge of collapse. I need my master to hit the power button to help me get back up and running. After Fairy's recovery, has her personality changed a little? Test the power button. Sure. Thank you, Master. My self-esteem may not have increased, but I feel happy. Without my assistance, you still overcome numerous obstacles and defeated formidable enemies. You prove yourself through your actions, validating the title of faith, and I am proud of you. I never thought Fairy would praise me like that. Is the Mirage Moon gonna fall into the follow? Correction, I always praise my master, but not you, second assistant. But I have to admit, you did well this time. Should I say thank you? It feels kind of weird. Never mind. Let's not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should rest early, Belle. After all, even the heroes who managed to save the day need to keep their energy. You can travel or drive to the HSOS 6 office. And there it is, chapter 5, finished. I don't know how long this is, because the cat is still sleeping on my screen. Hold on, let me just try to move it. Okay, 2 hours and 30 minutes, almost. It's like 2 hours and 28 minutes. But yeah, just what I expected. So, yeah. Don't know how this is going to be edited. Might just let it run through, might just let it rock. Don't know. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share about the good stuff. If you don't play ZZZ, at least you can experience the story through, well, me, vicariously. But anyways, see you in the next one, whatever form or shape it takes. Love you guys, and bye-bye.